Hello and welcome back to the channel, guys, and we're back for another video on our Let's Play world. So lately I've actually been doing a little bit of work off camera, nothing too crazy, but you'll see behind us we actually made ourselves another little path that just goes all the way around here, that also links down to our other big paths just down here. Originally I wasn't actually going to have this all stone and whatnot, but I just kept using it a lot and it was actually quite annoying having it so narrow before, so I was like, oh, I may as well just quickly widen it and just add a few stone bits and pieces into it. I thought it might make it look a little bit better. So yeah, I thought I'd just quickly show you guys that since we got that out of the way. If you watched the last one that I put out on this world, you would have remembered me mentioning about how I want to have a big furnace room in here. So that is actually going to be the plan for today's video. So I'm thinking of adding in this big furnace room that cuts in through this part of the wall here. I was kind of sussing it out before and I was having a bit of a look around at this mountain, and I've definitely got a bit of room in here because we haven't built anything at all through here. And inside that furnace room, we're also going to add a little lava bucket farm. I've got it here as well, so yeah, mini lava bucket farm, which I also mentioned in the last one. We're going to be dismantling this temporary one today, once we're finished building this new furnace room. So I think to start off now is we're just going to clear out this little section in here and start clearing out a big room in there. So I'm just going to have to work out the exact size I'm going to want it, so that may take a minute, but I'll speed it all up for you guys. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Alrighty guys, and we're back, and it's all starting to take a little bit more shape now. Right now I'm just trying to work out what on earth we can do with this little part in here, because this is where the furnaces are going to sit, but I'm trying to work out if I want to have some blast furnaces and stuff like that in here as well, which I think will probably be a good idea. This tunnel through here on either side, we're going to have our lava farm on each side. It won't go for too long, it'll just be like a short one, so that's where I'm going to be putting all of that. And I'm also thinking of having villages in here as well, so I'm going to try and set that up as well, so that's another thing. So for now, I think what I've been deciding is having a whole row of furnaces that go all the way along here, and then on this side half will be like blast furnaces and a couple anvils. That's another thing I've got to try and work out where to put all them. I'm thinking of having the villages tucked up in the wall up in here somewhere where they're somewhat safe in case any mob like zombies want to come running through here. I'm going to have them a bit higher up as well, just so they can't get hurt no matter what happens. I think that's the main thing with them. So if I clear the rest of this out, I thought the leave look might be pretty cool, which I'm going to stick with for the moment in case it just turns out to not look good at all. So something like that, and then I'm just going to go make a few furnaces quickly, then we'll chuck all these straight through here, and I'll probably have the nether brick stairs up above as well, just something like that. I've still got to go make a few more, but I'm just trying to work out, does that look good? But I'm going to add some stonework in above it as well, and I've got to bring a few more nether blocks into there just to fill that in to make it look a little bit better. There's just those few little things I've got to work on. It's more this side I think that I've really got to think about right now, because yeah, I kind of want to have a few blast furnaces, and I do want to have villages in here as well. Because originally I was thinking of making like a little platform sort of thing in the middle here that had a few anvils and stuff like that and some crafting tables, but I decided to scrap that idea. I'll probably just have those in the ground, and then across the top here will just be normal stone bricks, and then we'll have stairs, and it will go around like that and across over to that side as well. So yeah, I thought I'd just quickly check in and give you guys a quick little update of all of what's going on. So that's the sort of design. Well, the left hand side here is somewhat finished, so that's what it's going to kind of look like. I've just got to come up with something for this other side over here. That's the main thing. I've just got to work that out as I go, and it's definitely going to be a pain bringing one of those villages around as well. That's definitely going to be annoying. It's not too hard to do. It's just the process of setting up railways and everything. That's the biggest killer. But I'll see you guys in a minute once I do a bit more work on this side. Alrighty guys, and our whole ceiling is all finished and it is actually looking really cool. And I also finished off this end over here as well. It was a little bit tricky to come up with a bit of an idea of what to do for here because I wanted it to look neat and have blast furnaces here and villages, so it was hard to try and make all of that match in all at once with anvils, and I think this is as neat as I can sort of get it. So pretty much all that's left to do here now is we've just got to build this lava farm through here, and on top of that I'll probably do that first, and then a bit later I'll start putting the villages into these little slots in here. So once the lava farm's done and we get the villages in here, I'll start putting all the floor in. And I think that's the order I'll do it in, just to get the main parts finished first. But it's actually turning out to be a fairly big room down here. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't picture the furnace room being this big, so it's definitely turned out really well. We've got all this storage room, then you come through here and we've got this whole big area. And then obviously after this lava farm, other things will expand through there at some point in the future, no doubt. So I think for now, I'll just collect the rest of the lava that's up in here and we'll dismantle this and we'll start moving it all into our new spot over in the furnace room. Okay, so now for this part, I feel like we need to sort of build this out just a little bit. So I don't know how far. Do we want the cauldrons back here or up the front more? That's the next question. I feel like this room back here is going to be way too big for just collecting lava buckets, if I'm being honest. I feel like it's a big waste of space, but I kind of had to match it in with this big furnace room, so I guess it is what it is. So I think I'll get rid of them for the moment. I'll add some pillars in through here and neaten up the entrance part, and then we can start filling in the walls on each side. I think I'll start with that first. Okay, so I've got some polished deep slate just here. I think this will look pretty good up in here. So we'll throw them up in the corners. And then I think that's when we'll have these up in line with the deep slate. I think that'll look pretty good. Yeah, sweet. And we'll have 10 on either side. That'll be perfect. So I'll just go make some more cauldrons and we'll add those pillars in. And then we can start putting the lava and the glass up the top here. So one thing I've just realized is I actually can't put glass across the front of this. I was going to have the lava up here visible. I just double checked it online and glass can actually be melted by the lava. I'm pretty sure it never used to be able to do that, which is quite annoying because now I've got to work out something to put across the front here without it looking ugly. I mean, it sucks, but like it's one of those things you really don't want to mess up. Like if it's holding all the lava, then you really don't want this thing spilling. Because if I used the glass here and it started disappearing on me and I didn't realize, man, that would have been a mess in here. Lucky I actually double checked that. I wasn't going to at first. And now how would it look if I had like some sort of stone brick across here so it like holds the light a bit, if you know what I mean. Have it up there as like some light through the top. I think that might be pretty cool. Oh man, one thing I just realized with this is like these dripstones didn't actually need to be this high. I can definitely drop these down to like this low level. Oh man, that's so annoying. Oh, I'm gonna have to replace all that lava. I think it'll still work like this, but it will just make this gap at the back look a lot skinnier, which would be a lot better. So I think I'm just gonna do that quickly. So I'll see you guys in a bit once I just fix all this up. Oh man, it's working already. Sweet, I was literally about to have to go and get more lava, but I'm hoping I don't actually have to go into the nether now. So we've got these down to the right height now, which is the main thing. I've just got to get some dripstones onto this. And for a bit more lighting in here, I wouldn't mind trying to get some of those jack-o'-lanterns all underneath these cauldrons. So I think that's the next thing I'm going to go grab now, just while we wait for these to get a bit more lava in them. I just need one more bucket just to finish off up here. I've got my extra one here, but I just need one more. And then we can start doing the ceiling in there as well. It was definitely worth putting the jack-o'-lanterns under there. Definitely hides a lot of hidden lighting as well and lights it up a heap more. Okay, so now I'm thinking we just need to add like a little stair that goes down like this on either side. I'll just see how that looks because I'm also going to use these for up the top as well, just to fill in those little gaps. Man, I don't know how I feel about it. I'll leave it for now, but we'll see if it grows on me or not. And then I'll put the rest of these up here like this on both sides. Everything in here is kind of finished off now, so we're just going to quickly do this roof. And this lava farm actually is working way better than the temporary one I actually had outside for some reason. I don't know why, but like we've got heaps of lava buckets already. It's been really quick. Sweet, and that's our roof done. There wasn't really much detail in that. It was a pretty simple, skinny roof. There wasn't much to really fill in, so that keeps that pretty nice and simple. I was just thinking about it before. I kind of want to have like a chest on either side here that we can like put a heap of lava buckets in. Or I can have like a double chest in the ground down here somewhere on each side that just gets filled with lava buckets, which is probably the better way to do it now that I think about it. I'll probably do that actually. So I'll just sit these in the ground, something like this, just where it's centered. And I'll just do the same on this side as well. I will need a couple lanterns spread out through here as well, I think, because we've got a few dark spots up near the roof. And we're definitely going to need some sort of lighting built into the floor as well. I think we might just need them all in the corners, because I hate the dark spots. I think it's enough and it's fine for mobs, but still, I just like to go a little bit over the top with the lighting. So that is our whole room all through here, all finished now, and we're just got to do the floor. But just before we do the floor, I do want to actually try and get these villagers in now. So I'll see you guys in a minute once I set up this railway and we start carting them all the way over here. Oh man, I've nearly got this guy. So close. God damn it. Oh, this is the only pain with these. It is a real pain, but we will get him. Oh, god damn it, he just moved again. Yes, okay, we got him. Okay, 1 down and 2 more to go. Okay, now we've got that was our toolsmith that we just got through before, and this is our mason. So I want to get him through there as well. And then we've got a weaponsmith down in the other little house as well. So we'll get these 3. So I've been thinking of going a bit of a different floor sort of design in our furnace room in there, because I don't really want to have carpet through there. I don't know, I feel like there's too much like campfire stuff and lava in there. If anything happens, it's just going to go up in flames like no tomorrow. So I feel like the safe option is to probably go like a stone sort of floor or something like that. So that's kind of the plan at the moment. Alright, well that was definitely our like hardest job of this whole thing, was probably getting those in. So at least that part's all sorted. And I'm just going to quickly clean up all of this, and then we'll get onto the floor. Alrighty, so we are back, and all our railway stuff is all packed away now. Cleaned all that up, and our villages are all sorted, and it's pretty much just the floor now. So I'm probably going to turn this into a little time lapse, because it'll be pretty boring watching me build it at the pace I'm going to be building it. So I'll see you guys at the end of this time lapse. Alrighty guys, and we are back, and everything is fully complete. Man, how good does this floor look? This is awesome. I decided to go a little bit more in detail with the floor for this room. I don't know why, I guess it's because we were using a lot of stone blocks, and I didn't want it to be very, like, just boring, if you know what I mean. And I also wanted to be able to hide lighting in it too, so I was able to make these like copper grates, which is pretty good. So I was able to hide all the lighting through them, which has turned out really cool. Should have used this in a lot of other rooms now that I think about it. But yeah, as you can see, our little lava farm back here is working out really well. So we've got to empty those very soon. And I'm going to leave down the back there just normal stone wall for now until we decide to build other farms or whatever else down there. But man, this room is actually really big. It was a bit bigger than what I was first expecting, but it's turned out awesome. I think off camera, the only few things I've probably got to do is just level up these villagers behind me just a little bit. But guys, that is going to be a wrap for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was definitely a good fun build, this one. I actually really enjoyed it. And I hope you guys did too. And if you did enjoy it, be sure to drop a like and sub below. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.